We've got some major news, so this is a bit of an emergency news video focused specifically on this announcement. This is on Cointelegraph. President Trump says crypto reserve will include Solana, XRP, and Cardano, ADA. Now, this is huge, especially on a Sunday. I don't think many people expected this. I think most people would expect this kind of announcement on a Monday maybe, or anytime during the week, but definitely not on a Sunday. So as you can see here, the price is even moving in real time here on Cointelegraph. And it's amazing to see this. Now, Cointelegraph is stating here that the president did not mention Bitcoin in his March 2nd Truth Social post or any other cryptocurrencies to be included in the US strategic reserve. But I do think that Bitcoin is probably going to be added too. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Who knows? I mean, it's Trump. At the end of the day, he could change his mind. Now, Trump previously promised to establish a strategic national Bitcoin stockpile at the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville, Tennessee. Trump told the audience during his keynote speech, "If I'm elected, it will be the policy of my administration, the United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the government currently holds or acquires into the future. We'll keep 100%. I hope you do well. At least this will serve in effect as the core of strategic national Bitcoin stockpile," the president continued. So we have to see here if this is going to happen. I know that a lot of people hold Bitcoin as their main cryptocurrency, so of course they would have liked to see that, but nevertheless Bitcoin has still performed. Now if we look at the chart here, look at this major pump. Again, this is on the 1 minute, but just to show you, we are really dull here, and I did buy back in as soon as I saw this. Now I got in a bit late. I got in at 155, haven't sold around 175 on that dump because I was hoping for prices closer to 300. Unfortunately, we started dumping, so I got out at 175, and then now I bought in at 155. I was gonna buy in today, but I wasn't too sure, given that we didn't actually dump when we had that big FTX unlock, and in fact we did pump with the market, but I did think that with this bit of a pullback here, maybe there'll be a cool down and perhaps we'll see further downside. So as a trader too, I personally wait for these major catalysts to happen before I take action, because I just don't want to be holding a bag that's going to continue to dump. I'd rather just buy in at lower prices and then wait for that recovery, and as soon as I see the breakout, then I get in, because it's easier to hold. If you're selling on the dump and you're waiting and you're seeing that the price continues to dump, and then after a while you see a breakout like this, if you see the breakout, that is, of course. If not, you should set orders maybe when you think the breakout could occur, to buy back in automatically if you're not at the computer. But I did happen to see it. Thankfully I was around, so I got in as soon as possible. I had stable coins, so I just got in. I didn't think about it too much. Like, I saw the announcement, I saw the pump, is like, boom, this is it, this is the trigger. I have to do this, because it's usually bots and snipers that are buying these now, and then the rest of the people will usually end up buying later on, maybe even institutions, who knows, when they see this kind of pumps. But again, it could cool off a bit, right? I'm not saying it's going to continue to go up, but nevertheless, it's a pleasure to see this kind of pump with an announcement like that. It's bullish, of course. It's Sunday, people could be out. Maybe people are visiting their family members, visiting friends, right? They're not necessarily at home. So when people will see this, perhaps when traders will see this on Monday, maybe they'll take some bigger action. And because this is a breakout signal, perhaps they'll be buying, they'll be placing longs, further pushing the price to the upside. I'm not sure, right? It could happen. This is usually what happens when you get breakout signals like this, because traders that trade breakouts usually buy in on this sign here, right? As soon as the first pullback happens, as soon as this moves back up, that's usually the sign to get in with a stop loss, further down here, just to protect yourself in case this is a fake out and it continues lower. But this was a very good buy signal here for the breakout. If you're a trader, you probably already know that, but if you're not a trader, I'm just telling you that this is usually how you do it when it comes to these breakouts. So it's really good to see this. $174 right now. I am excited because it still has a long way to go, right, until it gets to $280, which is the price that it was at. If we look on the 1 hour chart here, the price that it was at when Trump launched his meme token, that caused a major spike, which took a number of days before it got to that level, of course. Now you can see here it was like 170 in fact on the 13th of January, and then when Trump launched the meme token on the 19th of January, it was already at 288. So we'll have to see now with this strategic reserve if this is going to change it, because as you can see, we were on a downtrend, right? But usually, like, you know, when you see this kind of push to the upside here, this breakout, it does signify a trend change. And then with the trend change, you know, when you get this major catalyst because the president announced that he's going to use Solana as a strategic reserve alongside other coins, of course, it's even more bullish because this could definitely mean that we may see a bit of a pullback here, and then it's just going to continue to go higher and perhaps revisit the area of around 225 here, which does act as resistance. And we'll have to see if it's strong enough, if there's enough buying pressure to break through this, because remember, Solana is still the meme coin king at the moment when it comes to the platform, right? It's the meme coin platform. It's the king. When it comes to this, it's performing very, very well when there's hype around it, and there's a lot of hype around it now with the US president backing. So hate him or love him, you know, he has pumped the price of some of the altcoins that a lot of people are holding. And of course, people are happy. Of course, it doesn't mean you have to like the guy, but you do like the post, right? Because it's bullish for your portfolio at the end of the day. So yeah, this is how it is now. As you can see here, Watcher Guru has also posted this 353,000 views. So there's a lot of hype around this, you know, and it's going to generate more hype as more and more people post about it. One other thing I wanted to say here is I've noticed Mario Nawfal, which is strongly supported by Elon Musk and also Trump himself, right? A lot of people know Mario Nawfal. He's likely a Solana investor, right? I've just seen that he's been posting quite a bit about Solana before. So I think he's a Solana investor. And because of that, I think that they're really trying to get Solana to pump, right? To be like one of the top altcoins, perhaps to overtake Ethereum, right? It could happen. And if it happens, that's going to be crazy, right? People are going to go insane. But imagine buying really low, like even like below $200, and to see it go to like $500 or $600, like that would be amazing, right? You cannot complain about that given that this is already a large market cap. It's a safer asset in the sense that it is one of the larger market caps with a major team which has members all around the world working on it, and so many memes on it and so many dApps on it. You know, it's a big blockchain if you think about it. It's something that Polkadot wished to have become, but unfortunately didn't get the traction needed. So as you can see, because Trump didn't mention DOT, this is all political, right? Even though there are people that are saying that we're going to be seeing a Polkadot ETF, we don't know if that's really going to happen because the people that are pushing for this, that are applying for it, are not powerful enough to have some kind of say when it comes to these approvals. I think it's to do with that as well, right? Because it's who you know, right? So a lot of these powerful investors, strong VCs, they are Solana holders. And so you just got to follow the money sometimes, right? You got to leave the tech behind. I know that Solana's tech is not as good as Polkadot's tech, right? As people are saying, maybe not as good as Cosmos's tech either. But the people behind it, the people backing it, are very, very powerful individuals with ties to the US government. And now, because, you know, Elon Musk and Trump are basically doing everything now when it comes to these changes, it's very likely that Solana could be one of the good performers here, right? And it's not financial advice. It's just what I'm seeing, and I just want to take action on this because I don't want to be missing out holding some coin like Atom or DOT and hoping for miracles when those miracles just simply don't happen, right? Hopefully we'll see higher prices. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see Solana at $200, right? It'll make everybody happy who holds Solana. Of course, XRP and ADA as well. Of course, if you're a holder, and I know that there are many people that hold ADA, so when you have so many whales of XRP whales, ADA whales, Solana whales, of course there's going to be interest there, right? They're going to be pushing for these major listings for the ETF. There's also been some talk regarding a Solana ETF happening on the 13th of March. So we'll have to see if that does happen. And that could also further fuel the upside when it comes to Solana. Of course, we all want to see Solana now. If we hold it at $300, $400, let it keep going. Personally, you know, if I see it at 300, I'll be super happy because I'm just going to basically recover what I've lost with this market dump, which was pretty brutal, unfortunately. Of course, I wish I had sold a lot in March 2024 and just kept it in stable coins because that's when the market was doing well. That's when my portfolio was doing well, likely your portfolio too. And I haven't been trading meme tokens to be making money. So, you know, for me, it was just a dependency on these tech tokens to perform well, which unfortunately just didn't happen. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Happy Sunday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.